Hello!
We're super energetic and pumped because we're going to talk about Entourage.
Entourage!
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Should you go or should you not go? We were both big fans of the TV show.
I love the show. It was probably one of my favorite shows. Every Sunday night, I would watch it religiously. I would you know, when there was the
what was
break.
it? 8 seasons.
Woo. It's like
and it was always like the summer show.
Right, and it's like it was a big part of our 20s because I feel like they were going out to all the clubs and all the hot spots in LA.
And then we'd try to go. We'd be like, where's Turtle tonight? No, that was actually just me.
I was with someone else.
But. So I'm owning up that I love Jerry Ferrara and I was Team Turtle.
Yes, and I am Team E.
Yeah.
Biggest crush on Team E.
So we were super pumped that we got to go to the Entourage premiere.
We did, and we had so much fun.
We did. So here's a little look at what we did.
What up? So it's crazy. It's your favorite Dirty 30 Girls, and we're here at the premiere of Entourage.
Because we so Hollywood.
I know. So we're going to have some fun. The celebs are here. We just heard Mark Wahlberg just arrived.
Woohoo! So, come on in with us and watch out, or we're going to get stuck into the bleachers.
We have to behave, or we might get booted. Because you never know what we might do.
So the premiere was insane.
Oh my God. There were like bleachers of people going, Jerry! Jerry!
And you know what I really loved is like, you know, we forget like listening to Adrian talk about this role, like playing Vince. Sometimes he's like, you know, Vince is the career I wish I had.
Right, exactly. Like he is a real person. He's
Yeah.
not Vince.
Yeah, and that's been his biggest acting role. So you could really see that these guys loved getting back together. And they really took in the crowd and appreciated that everyone was there.
And what was so cool is that we got to see the real Entourage.
Yeah!
Mark Wahlberg's real people were.
The real people. It was really cool.
I was like, who is that? Who is that? Oh, interesting. But yeah.
And then and what's also great is there's still his crew here. Like those are his people. If you watch the Wahlburgers, like you see a lot of them.
Okay, so and I have to really talk about this.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven was so amazing. Because he sat there for an hour after the carpet closed, or maybe 40 minutes, and he
talked to every outlet.
And he was just so nice and respectful, and it just made me be like, he's a good guy.
No, he is a good guy.
This is his job, and he's taking it serious, and he's giving back to the fans.
He got a bad rep, but it's like, you know what, one person says something, and as we know, it just like speedballs,
right,
and it's
exactly.
like what people think of you.
We're huge fans, though. It was so funny. So we were like looking at the bleachers, and all of a sudden, like we were taking a picture.
Well, yeah, I was taking a photo to tweet at him, and then later I realized after I tweeted it, someone responded and said, "He's looking right at your camera." And when I looked at the photo, he was like this. And he was like squinting, looking at me, taking a photo of him right in my lens.
That's insane. I think the way he was talking, it seemed like he...
So after that, he like beelined across, like, so they would get out of their cars, they would sign all of the autographs, and then they would go back to do the press line. But he walked across to us.
Right.
Do you remember he ran into the thing?
Yeah, I think he thought that he had met us at some point, which he is definitely not, but it was
he
nice to meet him at
was
the
like,
premiere.
Hello.
Good to see you again. That's what it was. So, hey.
So here's the deal. I saw the movie. Steph hasn't.
I did not.
So we're going to have a talk, and I'm going to tell her if she should go or no go. And this will be if you're an Entourage fan or if you don't know the story.
Right. So, number one, did you walk out? Because I've heard in a lot of the interviews, they're like, when you walk out, you have so much energy, you're so excited.
This movie was one of those movies that it's like 90 minutes. I wasn't checking my phone to see if someone emailed me. I loved this movie, and you should absolutely go.
So it's a go.
It's a go. So here's why. If you love them and you watch the show, you're going to get a lot of the jokes. They really throw it back to some stuff that we love. But the characters, I really like the way that they could pick up. You know, when we left the season, the series finale, Vince was getting on a plane, right?
Right.
So we pick up fresh from that.
I love it! I love it! Oh,
we pick up fresh from that. And so it starts off with just like an epic Entourage scene with like girls in bikinis and drinking.
And I've seen on Facebook, because they post so many pictures on their Facebook, so it's like I already like have an idea of like what kind of scenes they are going to be. Now let me ask you this. Someone that hasn't seen it, do you think that they should definitely go binge watch it, then go to the theater, or could they understand it without watching it?
You can appreciate it without seeing the series, but I always suggest, because we all have Netflix, we have Amazon Prime, I'm a binge watcher.
Me too.
Binge it because you're gonna just enjoy it so much more. Like a lot of the jokes that I love the most because I'm Team Turtle, where they're like, "Dude, what happened? You're like anorexic now because he's so skinny."
He's so cute.
He's so cute and skinny. So he had a really great storyline because he has a little love / you'll have to see it, but Rhonda, who's like the UFC like mixed martial artist chick that's like winning everything, that's his love interest in the movie.
Interesting.
And she weighs probably 50 pounds more than he does. But 50 pounds of muscle because I'm obsessed with her. Yeah.
Manorexic.
And she was so sweet at the premiere.
She was. And she had so many wonderful things to say. She was very intelligent, smart.
Yeah.
She was the one that said that you watch the movie and you're like,
yeah,
oh.
she was like, this is like the movie of summer.
Yeah.
Now, another storyline that I love because I always just loved his character because he's just like the lovable loser's drama. So the plot of it is that Ari is now running a studio. Okay. So the first deal that he wants to do is he wants to make a movie with Vince. Now Vince's stipulation is, Ari, I'll do this movie with your studio, but I have to direct. So we see Vince.
We've never had this happen in Hollywood before,
so the
right?
story is, here you have an agent turned studio head taking his #1 client, letting him not only star but direct for the first time a movie, and how that goes down. So it starts, the film starts, they've already shot the movie, but they're in final edits.
And I saw that the crazy director, I forget his name, he was at the premiere, so I'm guessing he's in the film. Did he have a big role in the film?
He had some lines, but honestly, it's like Mark Wahlberg said that anyone that had been on Entourage wanted to be in the movie. He couldn't even write in enough stuff. This has got to go down as like the Guinness Book of World Records for most Hollywood cameos.
Oh my God, and then I heard that like Mike Tyson, they like called up Mike Tyson the day of shooting. They're like, hey, can you come in for a cameo? He's like, yeah. He's in it
for like a second. And so there's like a big pivotal scene where the person who I really think steals the movie is, you all know him from The Sixth Sense, but Haley Joel Osment. And he plays the son of a Texas oil tycoon, Billy Bob Thornton. And if you guys don't know, the way that movies get made is really rich people give studios a lot of money, but when
I thought it came from charity.
I know, right? We wish. When you give a lot of money, sometimes people want some power, and sometimes they want some artistic power. So the son, who's taken like a film course before in school, comes in and decides that he's gonna, see this screening, and he gives Vince some notes.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, so it's really fun.
It was so cute to see him at the premiere because he's like, I remember him being this big. Now he's an adult. He's bigger than, everyone's bigger than me, but he's bigger than me now.
I know, and he was so freaking good in this movie.
And he's
like the nemesis. Like, he drives the drama of the film.
Yay. And I just loved how he held himself as a real human.
Yeah,
like,
he was so happy to be there.
Smart, very easygoing. I mean, he's grown up in Hollywood, and he did not seem like one of those guys. He's great.
But let me tell you, he is not Team Vince, shall we say, and he's not Team Drama.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. But it definitely gives you, like, my favorite thing about Entourage is they get, like, the hottest girls in bikinis, but these girls cannot act. Like, they deliver one line like, Vince! And it's like so bad. And I'm like, where is this person from?
I actually know a couple people that have had one of those one-liners with the boobs hanging out.
Yeah. And then, of course, you have the one, I would say she's like the OG girl, Sloane.
Oh, yeah. And so what's the deal with her and
So, if you guys remember, she's pregnant from E. So,
I remember he stayed back with her.
Yeah. Oh. So I really like their storyline too, because you see they're still trying to, if you guys don't remember, or if you just need a little education, E slept with, what was it, her stepmom?
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yes. And who played his stepmom? Was it wasn't Denise.
It's someone famous, and we're going to put this in the bottom. She's like super hot brunette.
Denise, it wasn't Denise.
We'll put it in. But yeah, so her whole thing is she's pregnant, but then he slept with a stepmom. So it's like, do they trust each other again? Are they going to be together? Are they not going to be together? But at the top of the movie, E is single, and so is she.
Aww.
Yeah.
So
but they do like
parents?
Lamaze classes together.
Okay, they do.
The baby isn't born yet. She's still pregnant.
Okay.
So
does the baby get born in the movie?
I can't say. Maybe.
I'm guessing that's maybe it.
And then the other thing that's so great is that if you guys remember, Turtle had invested that money with Mark Cuban. Now Turtle is like, it's a joke because he's richer than everyone.
That was for, it was
the tequila.
The Avion tequila.
Yeah, but now
which
he's
is a real tequila in real life.
But now he's like a mini Mark Cuban.
Well, good. I love it. I wish that was, it is kind of real in real life too, because as we were leaving the premiere, we saw Fat Sal's, and now they have another location. Yeah. So he ain't doing too bad.
But what I really love is just in the way that, you know, because we all know that this is based on Mark Wahlberg and his real entourage, the way that the group is, if you see like the first episode of season 1 of Entourage, it's like even though Turtle has more money than everyone else, he's still driving the car. You know, Johnny Drama's still in the back seat. He is now the manager / producer. But my favorite character, and love Vinny Chase, he's so hot. He's been so hot for like ever. He doesn't age.
He was beautiful when he was walking. I was looking at his
really
face.
pretty.
Like he's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like he's not like hot. He's hot.
Yeah.
But, like he's also like.
You know, some men are pretty like. It would be fun if we could like have a slumber party and put makeup on him.
Can we?
Like we could. What do he look like a smoky
well,
eye?
that was the other thing. And
like smoky and like a pale lip.
And he had like really long lashes. Okay, but I have some beef. So we posted a picture from the Entourage premiere, and we had seen on Instagram that if we posted and tagged him, that he was going to share it.
I know.
That hasn't happened yet.
So maybe he'll watch this video.
Mr. Adrian, how do you pronounce his last name?
We tagged Tag Your Brother. But something really cool about him is he's been making a lot of documentary films. Leonardo DiCaprio just backed his next documentary, so good on ya. He's found like a niche in a great world.
Yeah, good human. I love documentaries and I love the people that make them.
So Jeremy Piven, we had already kind of talked about, but I just think that Ari Gold is the heart and soul. Like he drives everything, and he slays in this film.
I can't wait.
So
that means I'm actually, if I wasn't so tired, I would go tonight, but I probably will have to go tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah. So definitely, this is 100% a go. If you've seen the show or if you haven't, you're really going to love it. It's fun. There's so many jokes, and a lot of it, I mean, the things that I love, especially if you're kind of familiar with the entertainment biz, the insider jokes, like they have Chad Lowe and David Faustino from Married with Children, you know, people that used to be on TV, and it shows like what life is like when you're not on a show, and they're auditioning for like little bit roles and
how fun. And
just
they're poking fun at it because they still are doing quite all right.
Of course they are, but it's like Chad Lowe, he's Rob Lowe's brother, and I always forget that he was married to Hilary Swank. Do you realize that?
Yes, and I forgot who Chad Lowe was for a second. And
I
remember him.
He was married to Hilary Swank.
I'm sorry, I had one of my blonde moments. When you said Chad Lowe, I was thinking Rob Lowe. No, okay. I'm like, because Rob Lowe's fine. He's still on TV, but no, you're talking about Chad Lowe. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, he was also in that show.
He works a lot, but like maybe on like Hallmark stuff, you know.
Hey, it still pays the bills.
But what's great about this is like when, like Bob Saget, it's like people play themselves, but they play like a version of themselves. So it's not really them, but I think that's what's so fun is people that are willing to just be self-deprecating and be like, all right, let me just mock myself.
Right.
Like that takes balls. Not everybody's willing to do that.
And I think it's amazing. I can't wait to see this film.
And I don't know pro athletes. I feel like you do more than me, but they're all in this movie. I just don't know who any of them are.
The only reason I know pro athletes is because every year at the Super Bowl, I make a list
of
the hottest Super Bowl players. That is all I know. And then maybe like 2 guys from San Francisco, because one of my friends dated him, and another one because I once saw a picture of him.
Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Oh, and then another one my friend married, but I don't even think he plays anymore. Yeah, so I don't know pro athletes.
But and Mark Wahlberg, his spoof of himself is really funny.
And
I love him so much.
I love how he has just grown from where Marky Mark. Oh my God, people were yelling Marky Mark, Marky. But like he was so different when he was Marky Mark, and now like he is this. He produces, he directs, he writes, he does everything.
He is a monster. He's a monster in this industry, and it's like I love that. I'm really excited. He just did another movie with Will Ferrell that was like on the DL, and he's doing a movie with
And then Ted 2's coming out.
Yeah. Do you remember that? What was the movie him and Will Ferrell did where they were cops? It was so good. It was a comedy a couple years ago.
So,
and then of course you get Ted 2. And one of the jokes in Entourage is they're like, yeah, so I heard Ted 5's coming out. How long are you going to keep doing this? He's like, I'm going to keep doing it as long as they pay me. And it's like, it's really funny. So, and the premiere was great. Like, everyone showed up. They had like a DJ, party, but there were so many like just hot girls hanging out on the carpet.
It was so strange. It was like girls, like you could see them like standing there, like posing, like because no one was taking pictures of them. But they're like trying to be in the background,
and their dresses were so short,
and like running up against like it was definitely not red carpet types of dresses.
No. But you know what? We had a blast. And it was
so
fun.
much fun.
It was fun living because we both lived in Hollywood, so it's fun to go to a premiere about our industry.
Right. It was a party. It was a party on the red carpet. It felt like the Golden Globe Awards.
It did. Yeah. Like, it was so deep. Like, it was, like, just packed because everyone, you know, there was, like, T.I. was there and B.O.B. and, like, all these people, but then they also had their entourages there.
Right. It's so funny. It was like Entourage, and then we had our Entourage.
We're an Entourage. Yeah. Our Entourage. So.
But, yeah, and I forgot what I was going to say. Always.
It's okay. But you guys go see this movie. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment below. Also, we want to let you guys know that we have a store now.
We do! We're both wearing it.
So today we're
meditating.
And we both, it's cool because we got the different versions. So this is our, if you can see, it says, shh, I'm meditating. So these are awesome tanks if you guys, it's like, if you're bumming around, if you're going to yoga, if you're hiking, I mean, whatever, they're so comfortable.
Dirty and 30 bags.
Yeah, and this is my favorite. We have these Dirty and 30 tote bags, which are like...
My favorite is the beanie. I don't have it yet.
I'm going to wear that next video.
I'm jealous.
So we have a link below so that you can shop our store. There's also a card up to shop our store. It's awesome. We love you guys. And let us know if you agree and you also love Entourage. Peace out.